So the final whistle has just gone at Ewood Park, and it's actually Blackburn Rovers 0, Middlesbrough 0. We mugged them blind, we robbed them blind in an absolute diabolical performance by Blackburn Rovers. Clueless going forward, lucky at the back. I just can't believe that we walked away with a point on this one. We daylight robbery, Middlesbrough, who were all over us from the get-go. They could have nearly scored within the first minute. Again, I just don't know what's gone wrong with Rovers at the moment. Of course, again, we start off the season in an amazing form, scoring goals for fun. But yeah, that's just another game. Another game goes by, and another not win. No wins on the points for Rovers. Shame on us. The stats, the tail of the tape is in the stats. We are at home. We usually boss possession. Middlesbrough outbossed us today. 51% possession, of course. They actually had 20 shots to our 5. We're at home, folks. We're at home. Yes, you want to see it, the more tail of the tape. Corners, 12 corners to our 3. What is going on with that Blackburn Rovers at the moment? I don't know. I really don't know. And even when we do get a chance in a free kick or a corner, we're derived. We're starved of ideas. We have no belief in set pieces at the moment. Absolutely no belief. You can look at Rothwell, maybe potentially taking a set piece. I've seen him take him before. He's shit. We've got Holtby on the field there. Again, he tries to come up with a couple of little set plays or whatever. Again, absolute garbage. There's no one that believes in themselves or in set piece. I don't believe in them. I don't believe in them. Maybe, just maybe, the fact that Stuart Downing has been signed, and of course, hopefully, Barry Douglas coming back, they'll provide that bit of spark in that set piece area, because otherwise, we've got the height in Gallagher and Brereton, but there's no end product in it, because what's the point if we can't deliver a good set piece in there? Get their heads on the end product there. Absolutely clueless. We did have one real chance, and it was Delboy's manic run from centre back. That's how starved of ideas and starved of creativity we were today. He made a run, fair play to him, made it all the way back from our back line, all the way through to the penalty. He was fouled, the ball carries on through. I think Ranka Costello picked the ball in across, went across the face of goal. Armstrong would have tucked it in there, Dak would have tucked it in there, but Gallagher, Brereton failed miserably. Absolutely clueless. But you got at the end of the day, Middlesbrough threw the kitchen sink at us. They had countless set pieces, countless corners, and unfortunately for them, they didn't convert it into a win. Is it a big plus for us? No. Is it a big plus for Mowbray? Yes, because he doesn't want to see Middlesbrough lose. He's still guilt-ridden with the fact that he loves Middlesbrough too much. He didn't take this match seriously. I don't know what he wanted to do on this one. Absolutely criminal. Of course, probably the biggest winner out of this was Ainsley Pears with a clean sheet. He did make some good saves, but unfortunately, there was a couple of guilt-ridden opportunities that Middlesbrough should have tucked this game to bed. So absolutely shambles by Rovers. I feel that we've lost this game. I really felt that even though it's a 0-0 draw, we're going to go away with a point and add that to the points of the bag. But realistically, it feels like a defeat. It just feels like, even though we're missing Adam Armstrong, even if he was here today, would it have changed the scoreline? Maybe. But really, are we that dependent on one man to score the goals? Without him, we spent a lot of money on Brereton. We spent a lot of money on Gallagher. We spent a lot of money bringing in Harvey Elliott on loan. And again, he looks a little bit toothless today. Absolute. Was it a masterclass by Warnock, or was it just a shit show by Tony Mowbray? I saw him laughing at the end, like in good spirits. This wasn't a good spirits. It was a spineless performance by Blackburn Rovers throughout the core. The midfield, it felt, I don't know if I probably said this already because I'm on a tangent here. It felt like we were a man down throughout that team. We were carrying Tyree Stolen. I tell you what, the lad needs to be in the under 23s. He needs to be put to, and it's going to crush the lad's confidence a little bit, but he's too skinny, too lightweight. He just gets out muscled all the time. I know he's got a couple of tricks up his sleeve, and he did do very, very well in the first couple of games of the season, but he's being carried at the moment. And I think the likes of Chapman need to be given the boost here. Buckley needs to be given a shot at it. The substitutions again were forced, really. We had an injury to Derek Williams. I don't know if he's going to be fit and ready for QPR. Tribal was also injured. I think he might have been injured as well a little bit. So then we had to make 2 defensive substitutions. On Corey Evans, on Scotty Wharton. Again, lacking belief, lacking creativity, and yeah. That's what's going to be. That's what Tony Mowbray will say at the end of this. His hand was forced into making defensive substitutions when he could have, if those injuries and those situations hadn't come about, he probably would have made your Chapmans, your Buckleys, and stuff like that. So Very frustrating times. This one. I just want to move on to the next one myself. I just want to get ready for QPR, and hopefully go into the international break with some positivity. It is a start of an unbeaten run. It might not be the way we wanted to do it, and I just feel bad for Middlesbrough. Of course, we did get the pleasure of meeting with John, of course, a Middlesbrough fan on the channel. He did stop by, give me his thoughts with the watch along, and he must be livid. He must be absolutely livid because we robbed them blind. We robbed them blind with a point. Anyway, a little bit later on, we'll do a detailed review of the match, of course, on the channel, so make sure you come by for that. And of course, please sure to give this video some loving. Smash the thumbs up, smash subscribe. I'm livid. I'm absolutely livid. It's probably one of the worst performances I've seen from Rovers, especially in the Tony Mowbray era. And we managed to come away with a point. How bad is that? It's so bad. We come away with a point. I'm still livid. I'm still angry. Because it felt like we were playing away. It felt like we were playing away. Anyway, I gotta get going. I'll see you all very soon. Give the video some loving, and I'll see you all later on. Ciao for now, skis.